Today on Wolf Pack Weekdays, we're going to be covering the highest CP Pokemon you can possibly get in Pokemon Go. Welcome back to Wolf Pack Weekdays. Like I said, today we're going to be talking about the highest CP Pokemon you can possibly get in Pokemon Go. There is a tier list out there that has basically number 1 all the way down to 150 like in power level. The highest CP you can get them by leveling them up, by evolving them, whatever it may be. These are supposedly the highest range you can get them, like their max CP total. As in your level 40, you leveled them up all the way to the very max. And I'm going to be going from number 12 up to number 1, because those are the ones that people probably want to know the most. And the only reason I'm doing 12 is because you got to talk about 12, and you'll see why when you see what Pokemon it is. And because to go through all 151 Pokemon would be literally insane for this video. I could do it, but you guys probably want to know like the top 10. That's probably what you want to know, so that's what I'm going to give you. And like I said, I'm going to be going up from 12 to 1. So before I begin, I just want to say that this is according to IGN.com. This is a list that they put out on their website that I will link down in the description so you can get all of the Pokemon that you possibly want for their high CP or low CP. But I wanted to say that because this list isn't 100% confirmed. They'll even say it's not a 100% accurate list, and it's not possible to make it 100% accurate because there's legendaries in the top 10. Legendary raids haven't happened yet, so there's no way to tell if these are correct numbers, and I don't think anybody's gotten high enough like power level and leveling up to actually test and see if like the number 2, number 4 are actually that level. But either way, it's still something interesting to talk about, and I figure I should give you guys the information, so here we go. So coming in at number 12 is Gyarados, and obviously this is why I wanted to do 12 to 1 instead of 10 to 1, because you got to talk about Gyarados. It's one of the most popular Pokemon. It's a Pokemon I want, and its max CP is supposedly 2,688. Now that's a pretty decent CP, but it doesn't even get close to some of the top tier ones, and it's very strong, but kind of disappointing for a Gyarados, that dragon water flying like monstrosity that it is. Coming in at number 11, shouldn't surprise anybody, it's Vaporeon. Vaporeon is seen in every gym around where I live. There's at least one, usually at least 3, especially Valor gyms, which I don't really know why. I mean, my second highest is Vaporeon, but even still, I would rather throw my Nidoking in there. But anyway, he's the 11th highest one with a rating of 2,816 as its max CP. So pretty good rating, pretty high, but still lower than the top tier. It's still a good Pokemon you can get pretty easily, especially around me. EVs are very abundant. Apparently they're rare other places though, which is why they're in 10k eggs. Kind of weird how that worked out, is that my area is just EVs everywhere, but some places it isn't. Now, number 10, we broke the top 10, is Executor with 2,955 as its max CP. Now, that's a pretty good rating for a grass psychic. You know, that's a really good rating. Executor is actually one I see a lot, but it's not anywhere near that level. It seems like people aren't trying to level it that fast. And I will say that I have one, and it's very slow attacking in gyms, and that's kind of the disadvantage when you're facing a lot of Vaporeons and stuff. But overall, it's still a really strong Pokemon, really good Pokemon, good to have for the collection. Coming in at number 9 is our first legendary of the day. It is Articuno. And Articuno comes in with a max CP of 2,978. So actually not that much higher than Executor, but it is an ice flying type. It's the symbol of Team Mystic. Obviously one that during the legendary raids people are going to want it. I want it, but it's not even close to the highest power, which I find kind of weird, is that the legendary birds are actually a little low, or lower than I thought they would be. And Articuno is the worst one. So who knew? Now coming in at number 8 is a Pokemon I have and is actually my strongest Pokemon, Lapras. And it comes in with a max CP of 2,980. Now that's a pretty strong Pokemon. Mine's 1,600. It's not even anywhere near it. And this is one that I can actually test myself. When I get the chance to actually level it up a bunch, I'm going to see if I can get it to a max out and see if this is correct. And if it is or isn't, I'll be doing a video to confirm or deny it. Or if information comes out before I can do that, I'm going to confirm deny this video. Now, number 7 is one of my favorite Pokemon, the Flame Dog himself, Arcanine, with a max CP of 2,983. So only 3 higher than Lapras' max CP apparently, but still awesome to see him in the top 10. I was super happy about that. I love that Pokemon to death, and I want one really bad. I've been trying to find Growlithe Nest for days, and I still can't. So I'm just stuck here with 2, and it sucks. Now, number 6 shouldn't really surprise anybody. It's the Hyper Beam out of his eyes himself, Snorlax. Now, Snorlax comes in with a max CP of 3,112. So we broke the 3,000 mark, which means that the higher up ones are going to be in the 3,000s, 4,000s range. But Snorlax is a super powerful Pokemon, yes, and he can be very helpful. But the thing that I see people doing a lot with him is they put him into the gyms that they take over because he's a tank. He has like 141 health at like 900 CP. So I can't even imagine what kind of health he's going to have at 3,112. If that is his max CP, Snorlax might just be this like dark horse Pokemon that's really the best. Now, at number 5, we've hit the top 5. It is another legendary bird. It's Instinct's bird, Zapdos. Zapdos' max CP is 3,114. So actually not that much higher at all. 2 CP higher than Snorlax. I find that really shocking, and that's what makes me question this list reality a little bit, is that I think the legendary birds are going to be a lot stronger than this. I think Mewtwo are going to be a lot stronger than what they say they are. But if it is the max CP, that means Snorlax is right there compared to legendary Pokemon. Now at number 4, it is Team Valor's symbol, Moltres, and it comes in with 3,140 as its max CP. So it is actually quite a bit stronger than Zapdos and a lot stronger than Articuno. So it's kind of strange that they picked these birds not to be on equal levels when the teams are supposed to be on equal levels. I'm kind of confused on why that is. Maybe it's something to do with the games that I don't realize. Maybe Moltres is the strongest. I don't really know. I play the games, but I have no idea if that bird specifically is the strongest legendary bird. But yeah, it's number 4. It's the strongest legendary bird, and it actually leads into a surprise one. Now, the most surprising one on the list was this one. Number 3 is Mew. See, I figured Mew would be top 2. It would at least be second to Mewtwo or first. It actually comes in with a max CP of 3,299. Seriously strong. But it's only at 3. And the second one is one I've seen a lot, and I think people are going to be quite happy if they see this video because I'm sure they have one. Coming in at number 2, Dragonite. Dragonite has a max CP of 3,500 even, if you don't go into the decimal points, but 3,500 even. It is the second strongest possible Pokemon if you level it up all the way, and that's insane. The cutesy orange dragon that packs a power punch, apparently, is number 2, Dragonite. I've seen a lot of them around me. I'm sure there's a ton more across the world right now. And if that level, that 3,500, is the max CP, and you guys get there, because I don't even have a Dratini. Sorry. Nerd rage. Sorry. But if you guys actually contest that and you confirm that, I'll come out and say it in a video. Like I said, I'll do a video confirming this when information is brought up. But 3,500 is supposedly the max CP of Dragonites, which makes him the second strongest in the game. The first strongest should be no shock to anybody. It's Mewtwo. It was in the original trailer when they did the raid thing at Times Square in the trailer. He's obviously going to be a big deal in the game. One of these legendary raids, probably a huge event. His max CP is actually the only one in the 4,000s. It's 4,144. So a huge jump from Dragonite. And he is going to be super strong. If that is his max CP, he's going to be unstoppable. So that legendary raid is going to make or break somebody's team. Because the way legendary raids supposedly are going to work is that when a team wins it, or is like the fastest or something, some kind of win condition, they all get one copy of that Pokemon. And the other teams don't. So it's going to give a huge advantage to one team. So we'll see what happens with this legendary raid. But if that's the true max CP, that makes Mewtwo like almost unstoppable when it comes to gym battles. Now, mind you guys, this is obviously possibly completely bullshit. This is, you know, this could be complete crap. Somebody could have made this up. Somebody could, you know, they said it came from the game data. They said when they went in there and they found the, you know, the VR images of what the Pokemon would look like and everything, they said that they were able to get the CP maxes. It could be complete crap. There's no way to confirm it right now. It hasn't been confirmed. Like I said, I got it from IGN, so I usually trust that source. But even they say that it can't be confirmed. But if it is fake, oh well. It was still something interesting to talk about with you guys. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of that list. If you think it's complete crap, if you think it's real, what do you think of it? Do you think that that's a fair listing of what they actually picked to be the highest level Pokemon? I actually think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. The Dragonite was pretty shocking and the Mew was pretty shocking, but even though they are strong Pokemon, I was surprised the order. I would see a Dragonite as a 3 maybe, and a Mew as a 2, but I was surprised that they were that specific order. So let me know what you guys think about the list using the hashtag WPW down in the comments. And that's all I have for you today. So with that being said, thank you for watching. Subscribe for more. If you have any suggestions for the show, use the hashtag WPW down in the comments or on Twitter, and your ideas might just get featured on the show. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.